So now we have got the results of the parsing. So you can see your invoice number. I mean, those are details which we have. Now these are things which we extracted now. Like for example, weekdays. Whether it comes in numerical thing. Which day of the week, which is and Wednesday. You have extracted the day, also the month, your month, and this is the date, numerical date, and month period. So this is before 15th, so it's 0, and after 15th it will be 1. So that's how these details have been extracted. Let's look at the overall shape of this data set. It's again 541,000, and we have got 16 variables now. Now, one more processing which we have to do is, if you look at it, the data set, we have quantities and unit price. But what we want is the total price, or total cost, or total revenue for that matter. So the gross amount. So we will multiply this quantity with the unit price to get the gross amount. So that's what we will do here. So we got the gross value, and then here what we are doing is we are grouping these invoice numbers, unique invoice number according to the gross value. And why we are doing this is because, as we said, we want to understand the different states which are there, uniqueness in the states, and then we'll be doing a little bit of exploratory data analysis, and we'll be doing a little bit of visualizations to understand different behaviors across in terms of the buying behaviors across many of these characters, like the months, the month periods, and the days of the week. And therefore what we do is we consolidate the gross value across each of the invoice number, because an invoice number represents one specific customer was bought something, So we are trying to, and therefore we just consolidate all these things across different instances of buying, which is the invoice number. And then after this, we will try to merge the other details into this details, these unique invoice number details. So let's merge these. What are these details which we are going to merge? We are going to merge the retail consult, that is this invoice number, whereas we've aggregated across the unique invoices, and then we are consolidating against the customer details, the earlier details, and we only want the invoice number, past date, weekdays, day, month, year, etc., month period. Okay, so that's all what we want. So let's merge that and get the data set. So this is the data set which we've got. So again, it will be on the same size of this aggregated data. So this is the data set which we've got. Now we've got data across each invoice, what is the gross value, and then we've got the other details also, which weekday, day, month, year, month, etc., month period, we've got all here. So what we will do next is we will get into a lot of exploratory data analysis with this data to understand the different states which we are trying to observe. So that's what we will do next. So now let's get into the exploration process. Now, one problem here is when we try to do an exploration, say especially across months, the months are in a string format, and if you want to do it across months, in the logical order in which the month comes from, Jan to thing, we need to do a kind of do a mapping in terms of month and its numerical index, like January's first month, second month, etc. So this is the function to create that map for the months. So what we'll do is now we will in the next code we'll start our plotting of our data set. So first we'll group by the month, and then and then get the gross value, because we're going to look at the gross value across different months, and we are taking the mean of the gross value across, because we have values across the years also, so that's why we are taking a mean across the months buying patterns. So that's what we will do. Let's implement this and then look at our plot. So this is how a plot goes. So we can see there is a kind of a distinctiveness in terms of the buying across the month. So in January from January peaks, it goes down a trough, and which reaches in April, and then there is this upward trend by the end of this year. So we can see there is this kind of variability across months. It's not that it's constant across every month. So obviously a month is a kind of a state which we can easily adopt, because there is a little bit of variable. So we can adopt a month as one of our states. Similarly, what the next we will do is about looking at that periods, month period, first 15 days and latter 15 days, and then see if there is any variability with in terms of the periods in which within a month. Let's look at the plot. If you look at the plot, it's not that much, because it's only a difference between 373 and 370 or 380 or whatever. It's not much, but just for sake of granularity, let's take this for the purpose of granularity, so that we have multiple states. The next which we want to observe is the day-wise trend. So again, different days of the week, starting from I think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's how it is. Monday starts with 0, and then how it is. So again we can see a kind of a distinct behavior. There is a kind of variability between the different days of the month, and so that's something which we can observe here. So we'll take the days also as part of your the weekdays also as part of your state. So in effect we've got these 4 different states, which is your customer segment, then the month, then within the month, how much periods, first 15 days and the next 15 days would be 2 distinct phases within a month. The last is the weekdays, different days within the month would be a distinct. So that will be our hierarchy for the states. And now that we have looked at the exploratory data analysis and then looked at derived raw states, let's look at the big picture.